harness, I've used the front bolt hole with an eye from the rail that carries the seat belt, going over a harness bar that I fit at the back. On the passenger side, rather than drill an extra hole, I've used the existing bolt hole for the seat, which clips in there, and I've used a Schroth extension which goes in there. You can just see it behind the wires here. That comes up lifted and twisted so that the securely mounts on there. Passenger side of an old lightweight seat I've fitted in there, just bolted that straight to the floor, no runners on that. Here you can see the harness bar I've got, the Tegiwa one, bolts the back seat belt rail bolt on both sides, and then runs up. Really difficult to get to fit the bracket here, a lot of work, and I had to put spacers in because otherwise the rose joint wouldn't twist far enough, but it's nice and securely mounted now. And then into the seatbelt mounting hole at the top. Use the rear seatbelt mounting holes, put eyes in there to fit the shoulder harnesses that go over the bar and still mount to the floor of the car. So it worked out quite well. Sparco Sprint driver's seat now fitted with the harnesses there. I had to do a base mount, it's just too high with the side mounts, it wouldn't work, wasn't enough cover in there. Harnesses through and adjusted, retain the original seatbelt buckle attached to the subframe. Down the bottom you can see on the left there, you can see the bolts through, created an extra couple of holes in the subframe for that, robust mount for that seatbelt buckle. Some spacers at the front, about 1.5 inches, just tilt it backwards, give it a little bit of extra headroom, make it a bit more comfortable. And there's the routing of the harnesses through over the harness bar, and there's the rear mountings, eyes in the seatbelt mountings for the rear. Running pretty well. For the rear end I've replaced the crossmember, runs across quite rusty on my one, taken that out completely, it's only 4 bolts. And then the arms that run through here, the track adjustable arms, I've got 4 adjustable now on the standard setup. There's 2 solid ones at the front and 2 adjustable at the back. You can just see there I've got adjustable camber bolts at the back, also fitted those at the front. There's the fitting points for that cross member. The biggest problem with that was the bolt running through the bottom of the hub, which was an absolute nightmare to get out. The bolt runs all the way across through, as you can see there. The centre section is partially exposed, got 2 hidden sections, and then it runs through the 2 track control arms on both sides. There are lots of PB blasters, several days, just working it little by little, eventually it broke free. The main point you see is within those areas where it's not exposed, the hidden areas.